Tripping out 'cause I shut the lights out.
Hiya, can I have one of these, please? Thank you. Find me the nearest takeaway.
I got an appetite, and nothing can satisfy. You wanna take a bite? I am a legacy, or just an overnight.
So there are many products launching today. Date wise, new products are coming, and many products are still upcoming. But like as today we are discussing about first Sony WH-1000XM5. So it got a new design, soft touching, soft leather is used, more comfort. The air cups are get little bit bigger, wider for the comfort, and it is comfort for us for the traveling purpose. It is now more comfortable as always. Something opinion about what you think. There's a white and a matte black version, just two colors. Many people will, but prefer the matte black version because the white version they easily get dirtier. If you are like a tech buddies, you will keep everything clean, neat, and it will be a great advice to buy a black one rather than a white one. So it got more better in noise cancellation, which was the main point of view of the Sony because Sony is the king of noise cancellation in the Android world. Best is Apple, but it works only in iPhone better. But in Android, if you go to the Android, the Sony is much better than rather than using a AirPod Max in Android phone. So now it gets new features in the active noise cancellation. It got a 8 mic system, which is used for the active noise cancellation system. It got more better than the previous one. It got a dual chip system also, like Q1 chip and old QN1, which was a Mark 4, same chip is used, but it gets more better because a second chip is also launched, which is equipped with both will use like the noise cancellation to be make better than that. Got more good noise cancellation than the previous one. Yeah, For the Android world, it is the king. So there are new features like we can see now speak to chat, a feature that is equipped by the Sony company. It says the company claims that when you are speaking to someone, the music will be stopped, and you are complete with the chat, the music will automatically start. Is it useful? Yeah, but there are some cases like there it will be useful in many cases like shop, walk, but many times we will just need talk to somebody and I have more feature. Can you just up scroll for the crystal clear hands-free calling? Yeah, if you got a crystal clear hands-free calling, that's the Sony side it has. So it is like that when you are in call, the four mic will be focused on your voice and other will be focused on the noise cancellation system. So it will be more hand-free and more good voice. So it may be useful or you use that feature or not if you want. If you means you have to try it. It will be a little bit cooler to use that thing to chat with a person with no noise from the outside backgrounds. It has a power when we talk about the battery capacity lot now. It is the same as the old one, 30-hour battery. It should increase, no? Uh, Old one has this every as charging is faster little bit. In the older one it says 10-minute charge, 3 hours to the playback. Now it's 3-minute charge, 3 hour of playback timing. Sony claims that thing, but in real life we will try it once for the real thing. Yeah, yeah, but it depends on the person how rough they use in batteries. You know, the life cycle will be reduced. So a bunch more features are there like multi-point connection. This will use the Wi-Fi 6 feature, like the headphones can be connected with the two devices at once. Like you can see in the picture, the headset was connected to the laptop, which was in conference hall. So the headphone uses the sound of the laptop, and when the phone rings, the headphone was automatically switched to the phone's rank, and you can do the hands-free switching for the sound of the phone and a laptop. Between them, it's totally hands-free. The Sony says it will be hand-free calling. But like a big thing is there, like you don't want to pick up the phone, so then that will be a conversation. Like you was your phone is like you are working while rocking and you are like talking with your boss, employee, or your some serious talking and your phone rings and immediately the headphone will be switch. That will create a problem. There should be an option to switch on and switch off that thing. Let's move. Let's move down to a little bit. What's up next? Ah, yeah, downgrades. A bad thing that Sony Mark 5 has got the big case. Means as the previous one you can see a folds little bit. Means it was fold and we can cap into the small case and we can travel easier as we buy the active noise cancellation smart active noise cancellation headset for the traveling purpose. So it will be more easier to carry a small bag rather than a big bag because the Mark 5 doesn't even fold that the previous was folding. So it will be a problem little bit, but from the competition we have seen the both 700 or AirPod Max have the same thing, but previously it was the advantage. Now it is not an advantage. So let's see the whole spec sheet. Not much thing to say about there. We just scroll and you viewers can watch it. Not much to say there. That's gen. Yeah, you can all see the screens. You can see the spec like battery life, profile, browser supporting, gender features, code length, or code type, magnets. That's the thing many people don't use to see. Just seeing the YouTube reviews and just like our watch our channels and like immediately buy. But you should compare the things little bit to buy a new headset. But I will recommend if you are iPhone user buy AirPod Max because it has a active noise cancellation and all of the good things. But it is all only good in the iPhone. If you are Android user, then buy the Sony thing. Yeah, or you can if you have big budget to buy both. If you have big budget, so you have Android, iOS, both things. But it will be more easier to carry Sony headphones rather than a AirPod Max because AirPod Max is a little bit difficult to carry. Uh, uh, but it is difficult to carry than a previous one. We are comparing it from the previous one. No, the previous was 18 downgrade from previous, and maybe Sony is playing a little bit different. Like I can see the Mark 5 cost about $400 and a Mark 4 is still available in about $350 or somewhere you can find out from the $300 or so. Yeah. So in our stack category, we have a second product that is MacBook Pro 13 inch. It's a new model of MacBook as the Apple Saber, the same body as the old one was. As you as you can see, the design is the same. Old design, the same touch bar, same body shape, same keyboard. The ports are also same, but a little bit internal features are there. How are your point of views about the old design? Uh, this will be like a new design, like the new one got. So let's talk about the difference which it makes, like the chipset, which it has. The old one has the M1 chip. It has the M2 chip. Let's give it a look to it. Let me see the little bit down. It has a 8 8 core CPU, and its graphic is a little bit faster. 10 core. From the previous one was the 8 core. That is a 10 core now. Work with a 4K, 8K. Not 24 GB of faster unified RAM is also now there. A previous one has the low a little bit. Let's see what Apple claims. 1.4 times faster than the previous M1 chip and 6 times faster than a Intel based chip, which was the previous one that carries the Intel chip as the old MacBook Intel chip version was there. It's 6 times faster than that. So it is a good new product which can you change with the old product, like that you have a Intel processor MacBook of the 2019. You can change now. Speed, but this is still lower than the M1 Pro, yeah, M1 Pro Max chip, which has got the 14 and 16 inch. No, it's M1 Pro and M1 Pro Max had still faster. If we want to compete with the Pro, yeah, Pro Max of M1 version, yeah, the Apple could be launched the M2 Pro or M2 Pro Max to match to upgrade from the for the Pro and Max. This is not to this M2 chip is not to compete with the M1 Pro or M1 Pro Max chip. Yeah, so we will talk about. Let's see the what the, from the interior was the M12 chip. See, oh, you can see the SSD and some little bit cores digital things which might know by little bit. As you can see the 24 GB unified RAM and 100 GB per second memory byte. It's a good. The power consumption is good, 75% less than the Intel chips and 1.9 times faster. This is the old previous one, more 8 core chip. It was the old previous laptop, like some Windows laptop. Still faster, 80% less consumption energy and 2.3 fast point faster than that thing. It will be faster than your Windows laptops. Oh, video editing is good from the previous one, like 1.4 times. Like it's a good number, but not the excellent number. It will be fine from the previous one. More easier to do. Thermal is same as the previous ones. I think it's the same, no? Yeah, just the chip is changed. Nothing has changed. Yeah, so let us go a little bit. Same thing, 100 GB per second. Wow, 50% more than M1. 100 GB per second memory is 50% more than M1. That's a great number. But still, we have to check it in a real life. What does it is a real of 50% or not? Yeah, means as we yeah till date we have seen not real numbers of the reviewers till now date. The same true 20-hour battery life is there. It's a good, not that much good, but good. You are okay with the 20-hour battery life? Yeah. But if you are using in a your or sitting in a table or a desktop, it's good because you have to not about worry about my charges when I will charge, charging battery loads or anything. It is good for the editing purpose also. Like you can stream 4K 11 clips of 4K resolutions and two two resolutions, 2K means 8K polarization, two videos at the same time. It's good for editing for a small editor, not a big editors. I will still consider for you are means you are a pro level editor. You means you edit code. You want to best to edit. Still, you have to go with the 14 or 16 inch. It has a better chip. It's like our channel. It is perfect. Means we don't need the big numbers. We are fine with that. It has the same retina display, right? Nothing has changed even. Like infotainment, you can see the retina screen. Brightness level is also 500 nits as the ear has. P3 white color as the Apple say. 25 more percent contraction because of the chip. And adjust of the environment. Brightness level will adjust according to the environment. Our new phone does the same keyboard style, the scissor mechanism. You are good with that scissor mechanism, like a chiclet slide. It's quick. Yeah. Yeah. So the touch bar, the old touch bar, not that much usable also. Not many people use as the daily needs. They don't need the touch bar use. That new one has no touch bar. It's good, not big change. No one also need that touch bar very much. Yeah, but just the transferring speed has little bit increased. Like as we talk, 50% has increased the transfer speed because of the chip is changed. Little bit transfer speed is also changed because of the chip. Chip is just changed. Like you can see down what the Apple says it has, like you can see data transfer up to 40 Gbps. Charging speed has a little bit increased. You can run a 6K internal monitor, internal display with it. That's a good. Headphone jack. It's not that compulsory nowadays, but for the editing purpose, headphone jack is very much compulsory because The wired headphones are better than editing with the Bluetooth because there is a no lag in the wired headphones. Lagging purpose is a very big thing in the wired and Bluetooth thing. As we uh, the thing I recommend, I can recommend the laptop because there is a downgrade. I cannot completely recommend it because as we can see, the old M1 Pro has a chip. Can you guys just pause a little bit? As a old MacBook Air has the design, old design, not the thing. The new MacBook Air is a good. Pro 13 is still in the same, enter in the same lineup, and a MacBook Pros. Like I can tell you the thing is you got the same processor, same thing in a little bit less price. Means you are getting just a little bit downgraded in 2 hour battery life. And that's a touch bar. That's all. And everything is same in Air and new Pro 30. You got a new design in Air. New design, a MagSafe charger. Yeah, you know about the magnetic charger now. The nowadays we are getting in the new Mac. Good. Yeah, MagSafe. They call it MagSafe. So now we are dealing with the nothing fun one. As we can see, there in our social media there is a pretty much hype of that thing. People are talking about this phone. It is too much leaked, and pre-orders are now available. But this will be launching on 12th of July. It's pretty expected for the global version in India or in America or USA. Not pretty much told about when it will come into market. But after launch it will soon come to our unboxing. So as we can see, the design is very much good. What are you thinking about the design? LED lights? It's good LED lights, no? It is a unique design of LED lights nowadays. It is a too much unique design. Like you can see the whole transparent back, like the wireless charging section you can see easily. And there is a texture in it. As we can see, I can zoom it out. There's a we can see some texture in it. Like it's good texture, or it will be may feel grippier. From I don't think it maybe it's like a glass or fiber. I'm not gonna for it can be also like a good plastic bag. I think it can be glass because it is a launching like a premium phone, no? So as we can see in the screen, can you a little bit upper scroll from the first photo? Yeah. As we can see in the screen is good. Bezels are very much less. A good smartphone, less bezels, a small punch hole design. Maybe it will be of 120 Hz LTPO display. Yeah. Is the full spec leaked spec? OLED screen and 120 Hz. It's good. Yeah, 6.5 inches, 18 1080 and 240 megapixel 20 by 9 ratio. It's good screen. But if it is launching like a flagship one, not that good. Like a mid-range phone, it is good. Processor is fine, but you are expected to launch as a flagship phone. It should be a triple eight or 8 Gen 1. That will be more final. After 8 Gen Plus, it will be very good because nowadays not many phones are launched with the 8 Plus, 8 Gen Plus. No, some phones are launched with the 8 Gen Plus. Like Motorola has launched a phone with 8 Gen Plus, and not many brand has recently approached that chip. Yeah. 8 GB RAM and 128 GB base storage, and it will go up to a maybe 12 GB RAM variant will be coming at a 256 GB memory. I will price yeah higher because if there is a no 12 GB RAM, it will be still 8. 8 is not a good GB because many people want to see the full performance of the Nothing Phone one. You will still prefer you can buy the 8 GB variant if you want Nothing Phone one in a less price. Yeah. So let's see in the camera side. There's a main 50 megapixel sensor with aperture of 1.8. It is a wide camera. For the main camera, it is a 50 megapixel wide camera. And there is a second one. It's a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera with 2.2 aperture. It's a good, but which brand the sensors are coming is not still confirmed. Yeah. But it is still the 4K 30 FPS. The mid-range phones are getting the 4K 60 FPS, or some are like OnePlus 10 or 9 are still get the 8K 30 FPS, and it's still stuck with 4K 30 FPS. Like yeah, that I am using a 9 OnePlus 9, so I have a option of 8K 30 FPS. In the same category, it is standing, and have a old version of 1 year old my phone is still have a pretty good specs from that thing. Let's see the rear camera. It is a single camera. 8 megapixel of aperture of 2.2 aperture, a wide camera. Video recording is still bad. I can see in the main camera, 180 30 fps. I think they can go 60 fps by the software changing. If they can change it till the 60 fps is really good. We need 60 fps. So there's a yeah yeah in security purpose there is a side mounted fingerprint. It coiled with the under display. I will like more under display than the side mounted because sometimes you accidentally open from the side button, like you want to check the time, like you by mistakenly let your finger down there, the phone will be accidentally open. Some issues are there, but many people are fine with it. Fine. Wireless charging is also there and reverse wireless charging is a good advantage. Wireless and reverse wireless are good advantage. And let's talk about the pricing. We will there you can see our prices, but we will link that thing in our description. That we will scroll about what the features like. As you can see, the notification lights means backlights are pretty much amazing. It do lot things like you can see now a little bit down. When during wired charging, the little light glows. It shows the battery life, how much it charged. Like you will, it's like you plug in the right with Horizon, and it will be down a little bit sometime. But if you want to check the battery life, you will shake the phone, and it will show the battery life how much it is charged. As the you can see the full notification review on the Marcus Brown channel MKBHD. The video has released from the since 2 days. It shows the whole features you can see in the about the backlights. Let's scroll down about talk about the features it's gonna. During camera, it's fully light up energy. Yeah, and it will affect the battery life. Let's see how nothing OS manage it. You can see there are about 15 to 20 LED lights glowing for as a your flashlight. Yeah. Now the whole thing is a flashlight. And a whole there is an external thing. I don't know pretty much about that thing, what that thing is doing there because the whole thing also can work as a flashlight. That thing also has there, and a whole thing can be also a flashlight. It means like you are walking with a TikTok means like a TikToker use na the light from the that's the same like that. But I have a little bit noticed that if you are holding your phone as straight, how the whole light will work? You are holding your phone straight and the wireless charging light thing and downside charging will be whole covered. The LED light will be whole covered, just a camera light and a little bit side light will be just glowing. How can we record a video like a straight phone? We have to just keep our phone like in a touch the corners like the we can see in the photo. It is you have to record the video like this for the whole flashlight. That's a little thing. Let's scroll down from the next what the thing do. Oh, there's a ringtone feature also means you are set the lights according to your ringtone, which light you want to glow when the ringtone will ring, but it will conserve too much energy. Means your that we go to the next feature, little bit down. Like there's a notification feature, like every time you have got a notification, whole light will glow. Yeah. Energy means your battery life will down to 1 to 2% with just that notifications. There's a wireless charging feature like you want to reverse wireless charge your nothing earphone buds you have like you can see in the photo the wireless charging around LED lights will be glow up. As I ended with the feature, as you can see, nothing phone are good. but still accepted with the more features like processor is not good, camera is not that much, but we're still thinking that it will be a good phone. Let's see when it's launched and how can we get the experience on it, and then we tell how the good phone is. When it is will launch, we will make a full review of it, like the Sony and MacBook Pro we have done. That will be a good thing when we the phone launch that date. We will releasing a new video of it for the full review. Thank you guys. Thank you.